Here are 10 simple tips for how you can optimize your videos so that your channel can grow quickly and so that each of your videos will perform well. What's up, music meeples? In the game of music marketing, strategy is everything. Let's get into it. Imagine a world where you post a YouTube video and immediately it gets hundreds and thousands of views without you having to watch it yourself over and over and over again. Admit it, you have done that, and everyone has when they're just getting started, and that's okay. But here are 10 simple tips for how you can optimize and so that each of your videos will perform well. The number one thing that you can do is optimize your titles, especially for keyword research. Now, I have a different video that I made that takes you through step by step how you can find keywords to help you rank on the first page of YouTube. I've used it myself and it has worked wonderfully. So make sure you check out that video. But the number one thing that you can do to rank your videos is to optimize those titles with keywords that people are actually looking for. If you are a musician, keywords that you might want to include that maybe won't rank very well within the keyword research tools, but that will help inform your audience are terms like acoustic, live, cover. Think about all of the different little elements of your song that you are posting that is going to help the audience understand exactly what they're going to be getting in that video. The next thing that you can do is optimize your thumbnails. Now, this seems really simple, but it is so important because especially if you are going to be suggested on people's homepage, they need to have a very clear idea of what is happening. So here are the very basic tips. Make sure that you have nice clear lighting on your face. Make sure that you have very clear words that are very big, and make sure that you don't have any more than 5 words. You should never have more than 5 words because it's going to be too much. Also, make sure that your thumbnail doesn't say the exact same thing as your title. Use different keywords in your thumbnail versus your title. Also, with those thumbnails, make sure that you're being consistent with your branding. You don't want to have really random, unrelated thumbnails. People should recognize who you are and that it's your channel from your thumbnail right away. Tip number 3 is to include detailed descriptions. There are so many neat channels that have gone into the analytics of this, but once you have created your keywords, don't just put them in the title. You have so much space in the video description to include long tail keywords, short tail keywords, questions people are asking. Now, even if you are a musician and that seems strange because you're not actually teaching something, there are so many ways that you can include detailed descriptions for things that people want to know to help your video rank and to help your channel grow. The next tip is to use tags effectively. Now, this is hit or miss. There are so many different interviews with YouTube professionals that say the tags are really just to help organize the videos for creators and not so much for ranking, but it's still a really good option to try just in case it makes a difference. So that includes in your channel, you can actually have channel tags and individual video tags. So make sure that once you do your keyword research that you are making sure you have those tags in both of those places. The next thing you can do may seem obvious, but engage with comments. If you are blessed enough to have an audience that is commenting on your videos, engage with them. Now, this can be really difficult, especially if you are often on TikTok. The things just keep coming. If you're on Reels and TikTok and YouTube, your phone is just going to be blowing up and it can get really mentally exhausting. So make sure that this is part of a schedule. Don't let the notifications come up to your phone all the time. You need to turn off those notifications and instead schedule a time either once a day or once a week where you go in and you engage with your audience. This needs to be something on the calendar because if you just let yourself engage anytime a new comment pops up, it's going to be terrible for your mental health. And so in order for your YouTube channel to thrive and really stand the test of time, you need to have systems in place to engage with your audience, but still have healthy boundaries. The next thing you can do to optimize your channel is to have playlists. The greatest thing that can happen is when someone sees a video and they love it, they want to learn more, and so then they just go to the next one, and then go to the next one, and go to the next one. The next thing you know, you have hours of watch time from one person because they watched your playlist. Same thing if you have playlists for types of music that you have. If they just can play a whole playlist, that is going to make sure that they are staying on your channel and not just being suggested to someone else's channel that's similar to yours. So make sure that you have your content organized into playlists. Now, of course, you could try and get on other people's playlists as well. That's kind of a bonus thing that you can do. But what you have the most control over easily is creating your own playlists. The next thing you want to do to optimize your YouTube channel is have a consistent posting schedule. Now, I know this is easier said than done, but the best thing you can do is what's called batching your content. So what I do, like what I'm doing right now, is today I am filming 2 months worth of videos, so that I don't have to turn the camera on again until the fall. So I am recording 9 long form videos today so that I don't have to press record. Instead, each week I can just work on editing the video and scheduling it. And I have a video come out every Monday, and it's not very stressful if you plan ahead. So a lot of the videos that you'll see on my channel is all about making your optimization of your YouTube channel just part of your routine. If you're just making up videos on the fly each week, there's no way you're gonna have a consistent schedule, and it's gonna be terrible, again, for your mental health. So instead, you need to plan ahead, do your keyword research, come up with 8 video titles, or just start with 4 video titles if you want to go month by month. Film all 4 of those videos and then edit them as you go so that you can post regularly every week, and then the cycle starts again. By consistently planning ahead, you can have better content that's going to rank better on YouTube, and it's going to be better for your overall life because you're not going to be frantically stressed out about getting your video posted in time. You can do most of the work ahead of time and have a consistent schedule. And also, you probably know this, but you can schedule your videos out in advance. So you don't have to go in and post it manually. You can do this easily on YouTube. You can do it with a creator channel on Instagram. And yes, you can do it with TikTok, but that's a whole other story because TikTok doesn't actually like you to do that. That's a story for another day. Let's keep talking about YouTube optimization. The next thing you can do to optimize your channel, which is so hard because it's so intimidating, is to collaborate with other people. But let me tell you, if you are able to get on someone else's channel and have them on your channel, it's going to grow both of your audiences. This is always how I find my favorite YouTubers, is because they work together and make collaboration videos, and then I go over to the other channel and I subscribe. That's going to be so important. And also, it's not just about collaborating with videos. If you're collaborating with other people, that is going to grow your business so wonderfully. That is how I have found all of my clients. I have had a job, I have gotten to know people, I've worked well with them, I have enjoyed working with them, and then I have been so blessed that all of my clients so far have come to me. I haven't had to do any outreach because I've already just collaborated with them. We enjoyed working together, and then we worked together again, and then again, and again. And it's great because you just become friends with the people that you're working with, and it helps you grow your audience and increase your revenue in such a beautiful, authentic way. The next thing you have to do if you want to optimize your YouTube channel is to learn how to read analytics. Now, if you don't know what analytics are, I do have a separate video on that, but basically it's the statistics of who's looking at your video, why they're looking at your video, or how long they're watching it at least, where they're from, all of the different demographics, psychographics, all that stuff. That is the analytics. And if you can learn to read those, you then can make sure that the next video you make is going to have the same success as your last one, if not better. The next thing you can do to optimize your YouTube channel is make sure that you are getting high duration, so high watch time, and you can do that by making sure that you include end cards, which then takes the viewer onto your next video so that they will continually watch what you have to offer. Do you see what I did there?